So for my first question, it's could you tell us more about your upcoming DreamWorks Network show? DreamWorks Network show, if you have any.
Oh, I would love to talk about my upcoming DreamWorks Netflix show, but unfortunately it has not been announced yet, and they're very lock and key with that stuff, so I'm not really technically supposed to talk about it, but I think that they'll be announcing it sometime in the early parts of next year, so sometime in the next like springtime it'll be announced, and then I will gladly talk about it. But the only thing I can say is it's gonna be a really awesome show, and it's a great cast, great crew entertainment. It's very epic. It's a very epic show, yeah.
Has doing voiceover for a cartoon show limited your show, projects, or not really?
No, not at all. Actually, the cool thing is doing Adventure Time and doing the other show that I'm doing, as far as the actual time commitments from them, I only go and record about like once a week. And for Adventure Time, for instance, it's like, 3 hours, and I'm usually there with most of the cast, and we get the whole episode done. We kind of record year-round, but it's only once a week, so it allows me to actually pursue other interests, like, for instance, my band Nick on Monday, and on-camera stuff as well. And so, I mean, for me, I stay pretty busy, so it's like constantly I'm doing something, whether it be an audition, or recording, or working with a band, or traveling somewhere for something like this, for like Asian Pop, like a fan event. And so it's not the most, crazy time commitment, which is really nice. It allows me actually to pursue a lot of different things.
And your character as Finn is already growing up, so what are the other plans for Finn?
Hopefully, I'm hoping one of the plans for Finn is that Finn finally gets a girlfriend that he actually stays with. That would be awesome. And I think the cool thing about the show is Finn actually is aging throughout the show, so we're really getting to see him kind of go through teenagehood, young adulthood, and kind of all of that. So all those different emotions and things that people, go through in their lives, we really get to find that kind of relatability with Finn. And so for me, that's the most exciting stuff. I think we're going to see a lot more backstory about him in the future with his family and just everything. And so a lot of deep inward emotional stuff.
And your brother Zach is also a voice talent. So was there any rivalry or competition?
I mean, Zach actually did the original voice of Finn, or Penn, as he was called in the original pilot when it was a Nickelodeon short. And then Cartoon Network picked it up 3 years later. And they just kind of assumed that his voice had changed or whatever, so they opened it up for auditions. And when I auditioned, my voice was like very similar to his, and I was the exact same age as he was when he originally did it. And so I just went back a couple times, I got the job, and nobody knew I was his younger brother until the first day of recording. They just thought, like, they got super lucky. There's this crazy coincidence that this person sounded like the original. And for then, no, people ask that, like, oh, is he like mad at you because you took on? No, not at all. I think he would be much more happy with me doing it than like someone else. At least we kept in the family, kind of kept it a dynasty. And so I've been doing it ever since, and obviously I get along with him great. We're a band together, so there's no hard feelings at all.
So how do you feel like being in a country where your cartoons is well loved, and your band as well?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's kind of a crazy, surreal thing, I mean, it's you don't get used to it, I guess, but over time you kind of come to like accept it, and it's just very flattering. It's a crazy, amazing opportunity, and we're all just very thankful and very blessed to have it. And so it's nice being able to put something together, whether it be Adventure Time in the band that I love doing, and then sharing it with people who love it in return, and just kind of, I don't know, loving it together is just, it's an awesome thing. So.
Are there things that you want to try here in the Philippines?
We do have one last surprise for everyone. As
we're pretty booked solid with like work and stuff over here, but
we do a raffle.
We'd like to just kind of travel around and
winner already. This is everything that we're giving away.
We only have like
a signed cap.
I don't know if we have actually any days where we have time to go check something.
We're giving away a signed print from Miss
Thank you so much.